Right, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to Not Family Adventures. I hope you're all well. This is the first video I've done in a while. Obviously, as you know, I am currently pregnant. So whilst I'm recording this video, I'm 16 weeks pregnant today. So the reason obviously I haven't been recording videos is because me and Chris just wanted a bit of a break, in all honesty. Obviously with the exciting news of us having a baby, we sort of got wrapped up in all of that, and I've been going to midwife appointments and scans and stuff like that. So obviously not only that, but we also had Christmas recently, and now it's coming up to New Year's as well, so obviously we've been a bit wrapped up with that. So yeah, this is the first video, and this video is all about pregnancy. So it's like a pregnancy first trimester Q&A, although now I'm in the second trimester, so I might do a second video on the second trimester as well about symptoms and stuff like that. But first of all, let's get into this video. So first question, if I keep looking down, it's because I've got my little notes here. How did you find out about the baby? So this is quite an interesting one. I was feeling quite rough at work for a couple of weeks, I'd say. Not throwing up or anything like that, just feeling sick and tired and headaches, and sort of I weren't really eating a lot as well. So my friend sort of come up to me and said she's buying me a test, so not expecting anything to come back positive. The next day I took the test, and lo and behold, the test came back positive, which I was absolutely shocked at. I can't even remember my reaction. I think my breath got took away from me. I think that was my reaction anyway. So that's how I found out about the baby. And then of course I just rang Chris straight away and told him, because I would have struggled just to keep it to myself, in all honesty, until he came home from work. But yeah, lo and behold, that's pretty much how we both found out that we were pregnant anyway. So yeah, if you've got any more questions around that, or you want a more in-depth answer, just give me a message and I'll let you know. Next question, was it planned? So no, the baby was not planned. We are really excited to be having a baby, even if it wasn't planned. Obviously, as you guys know, we're getting married in February, so we're wanting kids anyway. We're gonna wait until after the wedding and after the honeymoon, so it's just come a bit earlier now, that's all. So it wasn't planned, but it's also a blessing at the same time. Question 3. Have you got any food aversions? Now this is quite an interesting one, because I didn't find out that I was pregnant until 8 weeks along. And I only found that out because we went and booked a private scan, because the dates were all over the place, so we wanted to know exactly how far along I was. And when she did the private scan, we then found out that we were 8 weeks and 3 days pregnant at the time that we went down. So that was quite a shock for us to know that I was already that far along. So a lot of the food aversions, I think, were already pretty much kicked in the early stages, which I didn't even know at the time, because I was really struggling to eat anything. But the biggest one for me has been chicken. I don't know what it is about the chicken. I look at it and I just feel sick, can't eat it. I don't know if it's the texture or what, because I go to Wagamama's and I can eat the chicken in Wagamama's, but when I've got chicken breasts or something in front of me, a Sunday roast or roast dinner, I cannot eat it. So that was the biggest food aversion for me, as well as the second one, which was vegetables. I don't know what it was about vegetables, but as soon as I put that carrot in my mouth, I would be gagging. So that was quite awful for me. Although I wasn't physically sick, the gagging was worse, because you're just not chucking anything up. Not only that, when you really love vegetables and chicken on your roast dinners and you can't eat them, it's really annoying, because Chris goes to all that effort to cook it, and then you just sit there and look at it, and you leave basically half your dinner and you just end up eating your roast potatoes and your Yorkshire pudding. So other day I've finally been able to eat a dinner, like a proper roast dinner, because we had Christmas dinner the other day and I was basically able to eat the whole thing, although it was turkey and not chicken, but I was able to eat it, at least the vegetables as well, so that's a success. I'm hoping I'm out of that stage now of food aversions towards chicken and meat and stuff like that and vegetables, but we'll see. Have I had any food cravings? I wouldn't say cravings as such, like, oh, I need Chris to go out and get this right now, or I need to go to the shop and get this. I know some people have very strange food cravings, but mine has been more, I've been craving salt a lot, like salty crisps and stuff like that, and also fruit, i.e. like raspberries, stuff that's really sweet and stuff like that. Oranges is another one that I've been craving a lot of. So, I mean, I don't really like lemons either, but I've not been craving lemons, so that's fine. I can have them now, but I'm not craving lemons. It's more the oranges and raspberry sort of thing side of it that I was constantly craving. So I ended up buying a load of fruit and just doing a load of fruit bowls and stuff. Have you gone over baby names ideas for girls and boys? We have done. I mean, I had a list anyway of girls and boys names before I even found out. I think most women do have a list, to be fair, before they even find out if they're pregnant, and if not, then you don't. We have got a name in mind, well, a couple of names in mind for a boy, and girls we're not quite decided on yet. For girl, we have been discussing girls' names, but I feel like we've got more boys names than girls' names at the moment. But I don't want to share those names on here until we find out specifically what the gender's going to be, which is very exciting to find out. We'll find out on our 20-week anomaly scan, which is where they check all the heart, the chambers, the brain, the spine again, to check everything's working normally, and then they'll do the gender at that 20-week scan on the NHS. So when is your next 20-week scan? So my next scan, obviously, like I've just said, is a 20-week scan, and that's at the end of January. I won't say the date, but it's at the end of January, so hopefully that all goes well. It's only like 4 weeks away, if that, so very exciting. I will, obviously you can't record because NHS, so I'll see if I can sneak a little clip in there, but I don't think I'll be able to because I'm quite sort of good at looking around the room and sort of looking at you, so you can't really get away with just pulling your phone out and filming the screens. So did you get your screening results back? So yeah, when you go for your 12-week midwife appointment, you will get asked if you want to do screening tests for Down syndrome, and then the other two, I can't remember what the other two were now. So I opted to have them. They came back as a 1 in 5,000 chance of having Down syndrome, so very low risk basically, which is really good. The 12-week scan, they also test the NT, nuchal translucent lead between the spine, the amount of fluid that's between that as well, for obviously diseases like Down syndrome and spina bifida and stuff like that. So that came back as normal. I think it was 1.3 millimeters was our range for the fluid or whatever it is. Have you got any advice for parents looking for discounts, codes and stuff like that? So the first thing that I got told to do when we went for our private scan was to read a load of leaflets and download Emma's diary. So it's a little app that you get to download, and they have lots of offers and coupons on there. And not only that, you can also get this free bags that you can get that are free: Emma's Diary Pack 1, Gift Pack 2 and Gift Pack 3. And they do these offers at Boots and Argos. Now they don't always have these in, so it's always best to just take your phone along and say, do you have any of packs 1, 2 and 3? And if they haven't got them in, do not click on that code because it expires. So just wait until they've checked out the bag to see what packs they've got. But today I went down to Boots and I managed to get Gift Pack 3. So I'll actually open this now for you to see what we get in here. Again, these are all free, so I'm not expecting anything magnificent, but we'll see what they are. This has just come home now as well. Say hi to the camera, Chris.
Didn't realise you were recording.
So first things first, you get, like I said, a load of leaflets. Stuff about your wet wipes and stuff. Again, it's worth checking any of these for codes and stuff, any free codes that they might have in here. Oh, there's a pet one in here as well. And there's things like activity classes and stuff for pregnant women. And then something about shepherds friendly, help make every penny count towards their future. So it's about making a baby account, basically, setting up an ISA for your kid and stuff like that. Next thing we've got in here is a pack of aqua wipes, travel pack. So yeah, that would be quite useful just for shoving in your nappy bag, stuff like that, your changing bag. Nice little pack that fits quite nicely, and it's free, so you can't complain. For each pack sold, 3p is donated to Great Ormond Street as well, so it's a charity one, which is really nice. And then the last thing we've got in here is cocoa butter formula, little stretch marks, and skin therapy oil. So another two freebies there as well, which will be really useful. Which actually I might put on some tonight. We'll see. But yeah, that's everything from Emma's diary pack free. Like I say, you can get these from Boots or Argos. Just download the app and go onto your offers, but do not click on it until you've checked with the pharmacist or with Argos employer. See which packs they've got out the back. Next question, have you looked at prams yet? Yeah, so yesterday we went down to John Lewis. We had a look at a few prams in there. Didn't get any off the stands though because it was all locked up, and it was quite busy in John Lewis as well, to be fair. And then we went to Mamas and Poppers, which was inside next, and there was a lady in there. Can you remember the lady's name? Was it Kylie?
1 second, I think I've got her name on the card thing. Yeah, Kylie.
Yeah, so the lady's name in there was Kylie. She came over to us and asked us if we needed any help with anything and if we wanted to look at any of the prams that were locked up. So we first looked at the eye candy core, I think it was. It sort of shows how all the attachments worked, and the bassinet basket and the car seat with it as well. But then we found out that that one was mainly for city and, you know, city life basically, instead of terrain, or like, you know, terrain stuff like that. So then she recommended us to the Mamas and Poppers Acaro, which was on offer at the time. They had a 9-piece bundle on, which included your 360 Isofix base with the car seat and the Moses basket, and also the toddler bit as well. The attaches, I can't even remember what they're all called, to be honest. There's that many stuff that goes with it, and also like a weather foot muff as well, and a cup holder. So that was on a really good deal at the time. And at Mamas and Poppers, they allowed you to put down a small deposit. So we put down a 10% deposit, and then you can choose delivery date. So we chose basically early May, being as we're due in June, and we've got at the minute spare bedrooms obviously full of wedding stuff, so we said May would be ideal for us, early May, so you can pick an exact date. They come out and deliver it to you, and then they've got a really good payment plan. So obviously, if it just being Christmas, we haven't got a lot of money at the moment, and just paying off wedding stuff.
So we have even less money at the moment.
So yeah, so they allow you to pay off the money up until that delivery date, so you can put as little amount of money down each month as you want to, as long as it's paid off by the delivery date. So really good payment plan that they offer there. And
0% interest as well.
Yeah, 0% interest. So like I say, if you want to put a £5 down, put a £5 down. As long as it's paid off by May, the whole amount, then it's fine, it's done, it's paid off. So yeah, really good. We went for that one because it was all weather terrain, and obviously it had a really good deal on at the time with the 360 swivel base and the car seat as well. So she showed us all the attachments for that and how it worked and how it went up and down. We really liked the fact that it was literally just a one hand push down and fold up, because the eye candy core was quite difficult, bless her. She was struggling herself to do, wasn't she?
Yeah. All of them were.
Yeah, all of them were struggling to fold the eye candy core, so it just shows that the Mamas and Poppers one was a lot easier, just a flick of the wrist and it's folded down. So we got to push it around the store as well and see how it felt, and just the handlebars and stuff like that. So really good pram. I mean, I'll probably do a review on it when it comes in May anyway. But yeah, I mean, we're happy with the pram, aren't we? So,
oh yeah.
And I'm sure Holly will be as well, walking next to it.
Probably sniffing it, investigating.
Yeah, sniffing the pram. Well, she'll probably be scared of it to start with, won't you, Horse? And then last but not least, when is your due date? So the first due date they gave us when we went for the first product scan was June the 10th, and then when we went for the 12-week scan through the NHS, it then put us back to June the 13th. So that's our due date for them. Again, it might change when we go for our 20-week scan, but we'll see. But June the 13th is the date they've gave us, so a summer baby for me, which I'm quite happy about. Yeah, because me and Chris are born September and November, so
autumn, winter, both of us.
At least you've not got all three of us close to Christmas.
All of our family seem to be like, all the boys in our family seem to be Novembers almost, because it's like my brothers, your brother, your sister's partner, your mum's partner.
Yeah. Mum's June, my mum's June.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Oh, and Chloe and Ruben in March.
Yeah.
But yeah. So if you've got any more questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer it in the next pregnancy second trimester video, or direct message me on Instagram page as well if you don't want to do it on the comment section below on the YouTube. So yep, hopefully that's answered most of your questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.